So, for my presentation, I decided to review women in media, and more specifically, I chose to review women on front covers of media and target audiences for toys. The piece of media I chose to analyze is an advertisement for trench coats. As you can clearly tell, this advertisement is sexualizing women. And if it was a man in this situation, it would be a completely different advertisement. But it doesn't make it any right to have a woman do this in an advertisement and basically say like it's okay. What makes it 100 times worse is what's printed along with the advertisement. There's nothing naughty about buying this trench. Wearing it, however, is another story. Basically saying it's okay for women to expose themselves just like the advertisement, which is not okay. The media has been degrading women in every way, shape, or form for the longest time. In Jean Kilbourne's TED Talk, there's an example that has still resonated with me. She does a side by side comparison of the front cover of Chanel with Linda Evangelista and Brad Pitt. Here's Linda, and then here is Brad Pitt. Both are gracing the cover of Chanel, a very well known magazine, but unfortunately, Linda does not look like she's actually on the front cover because Photoshop is playing a big part in women on the front cover of magazines, making them look fake and almost putting that realization into young girls' heads that you have to get no wrinkles, like your cheeks are like perfect or whatever. Um, and just overall, you have nothing wrong with your face, like acne and that sort of thing. Um, every model is able to grace the front cover of a magazine never actually is depicted how she looks. It's a sad problem because women can't even be happy with how they look without the media saying otherwise. Another example in Jean Kilbourne's TED Talk is of another model who was on the front cover of Ralph Lauren. Showing what the advertisement actually was before showing what the model actually looked like was extremely eye-opening, considering the actual advertisement had the model's head bigger than her torso, which is not humanly possible. No human can have their head be bigger than their torso. So that was already throwing off red flags. Um, and later into the discussion about the advertisement, she tells the audience that the model actually got fired for being too fat, but in reality, she wasn't fat. Um, so seeing this advertisement makes you really think of what companies tell models who make it onto the front cover. I feel as though they don't really mention how they're actually going to portray the model on the front cover. They just want them to get there and be on the front cover and just make a sale. The next thing I chose to review was the target audience for toys, which was pretty eye opening and kind of sad considering what the target audience is for some of these things. First thing, the toy manufacturers sell to 8 to 12-year-olds are dolls wearing black leather miniskirts and feather boas. Media and women have a terrible relationship, even starting as young as 8. Women do not stand a chance in the media. Every time the media will win and portray whatever they wish to society. Another thing that should be eye-opening for any mother is that clothing stores sell thong-sized for 7 to 10-year-olds. This is not right in any slightest bit. You shouldn't be buying, or even there shouldn't be any product sized thongs for 7 to 10-year-olds. That's just completely wrong. Women are in a losing fight with the media, and it's sad, but it's the truth. Hopefully, this issue gets resolved sooner rather than later, and we can actually see women on front covers who are actually portrayed in a realistic sense, not with missing any thigh gap, making their face look completely clear, which is can't happen. Everyone has some acne or something on their face. I just hope this gets resolved and society as a whole can get over that hump of degrading women in front covers.